よし。やっていきますかね。3周目だ。
Hear me. They are already looking for you. Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software. I'm in a prison. I can calibrate only a basic principles from in here. It'll have to suffice for now.
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
This is bad. Fight your way out of here. The air ducts lead to another sector. God, your software is a mess. I've rebooted your acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine. You can use acceleration while in the air.
The trespasser is in the air ducts.
Careful now. They'll be waiting for you. Initiating the sensory boost. Well done. But you won't last long in this state. You have to get me out of prison so I can get your software in order. I'm being held outside this dome zone. Follow the pipes to get out in the open. Use the surfaces to your advantage. Slide to gain speed. These sewers... Check my signal. They know I'm talking to you. It's only a matter of time before they breach the doors to my cell. Find me before they get inside.
Dome on lockdown.
Each guard has a built-in lockdown chip. Each guard has a built-in lockdown chip. Disabling them will unlock the doors.
Tenants found outside their homes will be considered part of the rebel forces and treated as such. Lockdown lifted.
Go. Prison towers ahead. Hope you're not afraid of heights. That beats you. Find my cell. There's little time. Take care of the guards first.
Prisoner termination protocol initiated. Prisoner threat level extremely high. Prisoner released.
Free at last. Pleasure to meet you. Face to face, that is. Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange. Welcome to Cyber Void. Time to fix you up. You can talk here, by the way.
Who are you?
You can call me Architect.
Who am I?
You're a ghost runner. Number 74, to be precise. That'll have to do for now. Your physical body is vulnerable. Time runs slower here, but we should still hurry. Just keep moving. I will take care of your recalibration.
I remember a fight. Others like me. A fall.
You've been cast down from Dharma City to the base district. It's a miracle to survive a fall like that. Even for someone like you.
A ghost runner.
Yes. You were bodyguards, peacekeepers, arbitrators, and anything else we needed you to be. You tried to stop the coup.
There was a woman.
The name is Mara, or the Keymaster, as she calls herself now. 20 years ago, she stood against me.
It was you I was trying to save.
You failed. I died. My body did anyway. Thanks to the precautions I had taken, I'm still here. Although this form has its limitations.
Are you an AI?
You could say that. You could also say Dharma Tower is a skyscraper. Technically correct.
What is the tower then?
Humanity's home. A megastructure that once housed a million. It had been under my care since its creation. Almost a century ago. I served the people, kept them safe, maintained the shelter I provided. But Mara had her own plan. She became the sole ruler of Dharma Tower, ruining what I've built, bringing us back to the verge of extinction.
Why can't this place be normal?
Oh, it's perfectly normal. It's you that has become incompatible. The incompetent repairs you were subjected to made you divergent. You no longer function like a ghost runner is supposed to. But we'll change that.
Who repaired me?
That would be the Climbers, a group of rebels that tried to oppose Mara.
Where are they?
Dead, I'm afraid. They'd been killed before I managed to contact you. But there's no time to worry about them now. We're almost done here. Press on.
How did she manage to win?
I was stabbed in the back. Our first stop is one of the few remaining Cybervoid mainframes, located in an old mining tower. We can use it to correct the corrupted parts of your code, and hopefully restore your more sophisticated functions.
Hopefully.
There's no guarantee the data will be intact, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Our goal lies far above, at the core of Dharma City. This means we'll need to get out of the base district. With the chaos the rebels caused, it's going to be troublesome.
How can you assist me?
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is the only medium I can interact with. I will be able to help you with your upgrades once we find the main... I will be able to help you with your upgrades once we find the mainframe. Apart from that, just think of me as a... Just think of me as a voice in your head. One that you should listen to if you want to stay alive.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers Rebellion. If there's anybody alive out there, please respond.
You said they were dead.
They are. Except for her, it seems. No one will answer this broadcast. Trust me, I keep track of any potential assets. And a single, desperate survivor is no asset. The Keymaster Guard is patrolling the area. They may have located the mainframe.
Can they use it?
No, but they can destroy it, like they did to most of the Cybervoid hardware.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers. Please, can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is... Ghost Runner.
The Ghost Runner? Jack, you're awake!
Yes.
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. We tried everything we could to wake you up, but you never would.
It wasn't up to me.
If you were there when they came for us, it would have been different. We might have had a chance. What are you going to do? The Fifth is still crawling with keys.
Keys?
Oh, the Keymaster Guard, bandits and thugs that Mara armed and sent against us.
I'm going after her.
After the Keymaster? Alone? That's insane. But if anyone can do it, it's definitely you. You're gonna need someone to guide you and keep an eye out for threats. What do you say? Want my help?
Yes.
Good. I need to move to a safer location and hook up to the network. I'll contact you once I scrounge up some gear. Zoe out.
Really need the assistance of a failed rebel? You already have my help.
They fixed me.
Barely. I'd been waiting for them to properly rebuild you, but Mara cut their time short.
Why didn't you contact them?
The Climbers? To what purpose? The poor souls never stood a chance against Mara. The poor souls never stood a chance against Mara. Fixing you was the only thing they could help me with. And they were already on it. The mainframe we're after used to run all of the Sector 5's operations. That's where we are, in case you were wondering. They're closing in on the server room. Hurry!
Can't it be accessed remotely?
We wouldn't be here if it could. Cybervoid has been fractured, broken into countless disconnected pieces. It's like puddles of water, left over after the lake has been drained.
どうも、ナッシーさんいらっしゃい。何も食べることがなかったから、とてもありがたい。コメントする。
Yes, this is it. Jump in.
This place again.
This place is where we'll find the means to fight our enemy.
What do I do?
It's in your instincts to navigate the cyber void. In most cases, you'll just have to focus on finding the right direction. After you're done with this particular jumble of code, you'll gain access to one of a Ghost Runner's most useful ability.
Finally.
Excellent. Sometimes you will need to close in and attack simultaneously. Let me give you something to aim at. Focus. Visualize your... No, that's not the point. No, focus. Good. Once more. Take a breath. Yes, you got them. The enemies won't line up for you. Adapt to their movements. Splendid. You can even use this technique to cut through projectiles. Give it a try. Very convenient, is it not?
Yosh. さてと。
Clean up the stragglers and we can proceed.
I'll just leave.
No. We've worked hard to reconnect this node to the network. If they destroy it, we'll be affected.
We?
Let me put it another way. I cannot exist without Cyber Void, and you cannot exist without me.
Fine.
あれ、なんか今バグったな今。剣がなんか途中で振り終わったぞ。え
These are just bandits loyal to the Keymaster, used by her to keep the base under control. You can expect more competent foes as we move higher up the tower.
出たぞー。難所だ。あ、来るのが早かった。あー、じゃあ点滅されてったな。は
Ghost Runners.
99 to be precise. What of it?
How am I to fight her alone?
The climbers replaced many of your parts. There were a few they couldn't find. Mara's kill switch among them, which means she can't shut you down again. Make no mistake, this fight won't be easy, but at least it will be fair.
Wow, 取った。やっぱ一瞬倒せた方がいいんだな、これは。
That's the last of them. Time to get back on track.
Where to?
Dharma City, of course. We'll need to use Amida Elevator Station. That's the fastest route by far. The base is Dharma's foundation, in more than one sense. It is is the lifeblood of the tower's economy. Back in the Golden Age, there were enough goods produced here to satisfy the needs of all the residents. Of course, the upper levels had certain privileges. During Mara's coup, many of the facilities were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts, and a reminder of what Dharma used to be.
Which is?
Home. A safe haven for the survivors of the apocalypse.
You built this whole place?
I conceived it, designed it, and built it. I am the architect.
Yes.
Now moving through the sector's main factory complex.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during the repair. It's a code name we used for you during the repair. It's a code name we used for you during the repair. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. It's a code name we used for you during the repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you, and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
No.
All set. I put together some gear. Once I plug in my Atma, I'll be able to monitor the key's communications and keep you updated.
Atma?
Atma chip, the standard neural implant. You must have heard of them. Basically simplified versions of your own Cortex interface. I'm gonna connect to your visual feed so I can guide you better. Can you grant me access?
Done.
And I'm in. Seeing the world from your perspective. Seeing the world from your perspective will make things much easier.
マジか。
So you're going up to Dharma City.
Yes.
Well, first you have to get through the base, and much has changed since you've been gone. There is no law here anymore, just Keymaster's goons, pushing everyone around and shouting orders.
You didn't obey.
Some of us didn't.
You had visited the base often in the past. Towards the end of our time, this place became overrun with criminals. Ghost runners came to the bay, until Mara took over.
These factories, everything they produce goes straight up to Dharma City, while the Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury. We basers work our fingers to the bone our whole lives and don't see any of it.
How do you survive?
When I was little, we were given basic provisions, but each year we'd get less and less. If not for the black market, we would have all starved by now. Keymaster keeps taking, while giving nothing back.
So you chose to fight?
Not much of a choice, really.
Efficiency of Dharma City hydroponic farms dwindles. Soon, even the upper levels will suffer.
Mara can't feed everyone.
Even if she wanted to.
Some decided to fight back. My parents, their friends. So, they weren't afraid to speak up against Mara and remind us that things used to be different. The resistance started because some of us remembered the time before the Keymaster.
Why this title?
Supposedly, she wanted to unlock our chains. Set us free. Yeah, right.
Free from the architect.
Probably. Strange. The keys are nearly gone. Not regrouping at the usual locations. They're just retreating.
Returning to the city?
Not returning. Leaving. Most of the keys are locals and never go up there. This is unusual.
Mara would never retreat. If she is withdrawing her forces, it is only because she has another way to stop us.
What way?
If I could read her mind, I would still be running things around here.
They're all heading towards Amida Station. Getting to the elevators is gonna be tricky. Wait,
What?
some of their units just changed course. They're
Coming back?
not exactly. Give me a minute.
The climbers were always out of their depth, even in full force. Why you believe she can be of help is beyond me.
She wants to fight.
It takes more than that to be useful.
Jack, I've intercepted the keys orders. They're planning to shut down the sector's air filters.
What will that do?
Toxic dust from the outside will seep inside the tower. Thousands of innocent civilians will die. The entire 5th sector.
Which way to the filters?
Thank you.
This is a mistake.
The air filtering facility is just ahead.
Why is Mara doing this?
It's punishment for rebelling against her. She wants to make an example of us, to keep the other sectors in line.
Sometimes even your current speed won't be enough. Look for cyber void uplinks to temporarily disable safety limiters and increase acceleration. Use them sparingly, though. You don't want to damage yourself.
What are these uplinks?
Think of them as loose cables you can grab onto for extra power, although they can be much more dangerous than electricity.
Why are they here?
They're what's left of cyber infrastructure. At one point, the terminals were everywhere. Now, we must make do with scraps.
The small turbines are responsible for internal circulation. It's the big one we have to worry about.
It's still on?
For now. careful. There are keys everywhere.
Won't they die as well?
Either they all have breathing gear, or they have no idea what's going on. The Keymaster recruits the most violent, not the brightest.
Just destroy the filters.
As long as the installation remains intact, the contamination is reversible. The Keymaster cares less about lives and more about production lines. I keep trying to contact the other climbers, get help. No luck so far. Maybe they're laying low.
Maybe.
They're literally laying low, on the ground.
How do you know?
I've seen the bodies. Some cameras around the base are still operational. The climbers have been expunged.
Warning. Air filtration system offline. Contamination imminent.
We're late. Let's turn back before it gets deadly.
You said I'm immune.
So you were listening.
To all personnel, evacuate immediately or seek emergency hazard suits.
They turned off the main rotor, but there's still time to restart it.
Show me the way.
The people are weak, desperate. They need us to lead them, not the other way around. Ready yourself for what's coming. You can't afford to be distracted.
My memory's not coming back.
There's no guarantee it ever will. But don't worry. I'm here to tell you everything you need to know. Making the outside air breathable is a complicated process. It has to be done without compromising Dharma's outer integrity. The burst made a mess of the Earth's atmosphere. The filtering systems were designed to be durable and virtually foolproof. Unless, of course, some fool decides to turn them off. Slow down. This one is different.
How?
One way to find out. Close combat implants. Crude ones. Get used to them. Your opponent's capabilities are going to improve as we climb higher. Mara is saving her most dangerous hardware for her most trusted soldier.
I've managed to take some measurements, Jack. It's not looking good. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. People will soon feel the effects. evacuate the sector. Get as many civilians as I can to go to 4th and 6th before it's too late.
Stay put, stay put. I'll make it.
It's no use anyway. The gates are locked tight. No one's getting out.
Mara's delusional. Mara's delusional. Not stupid.
Getting worse.
This is cyberboy tech.
Yes. This terminal is an inconsequential one. Hacking this will do us as much good as hacking a refrigerator.
What is cyberboy?
A medium, fabric, that binds all of Dharma's systems together. Or rather, that's what it used to be. Now it's just remnants, slivers of a greater whole.
This is your domain, but I do all the work.
I told you, I can't work from your side. There's a barrier between us, a divide that shouldn't be there. And believe me, I'm doing my part. You just don't happen to see it. Beginning to adjust.
All done. You saved the day. Now you can get back to more important matters.
You did it! Thank you, Jack. The people of Sector 5 owe you their lives. I'm so glad we found you.
How did you find me?
Sheer luck. You were buried in a scrap heap at the bottom of a derelict shaft. You fell a long way, didn't you?
Feels like it.
The climbers finding you was a 1 in a million chance. Most other missing Ghost Runners were located by Mara and destroyed.
Most.
A few are still unaccounted for.
I really wish you'd been there when they came for us.
こんにちは。
What happened?
こんにちは。
Key surprised
特命
us
さん
at
い
the
らっしゃ
hideout.
い。
Kicked down the door out of nowhere. Then we ran.
インチキはできないん
I
だ。いや、
got
生きるわ。
separated.
生きるわ、これきっと。インチキできるわ。いけちゃった。今日も京都でゴーストランナーをやっていく
She
わけです。
turns us against each other.
今3
The
週
guard
目
recruits the most brutal and reckless spacers and fuels gang wars between the rest.
Divide and conquer. I guess Mara picked up a trick or two by watching me over the years.
こっちか、こっちや。うわぁ。
The Keys are boarding the elevators to the city. I wish they'd all just go away and never come back.
は、ほら。
The guys you're fighting are the rear guard. You could wait them out and continue on once they've gone.
No need.
Sure. It's almost scary how little they can do to stop you.
駆け抜けろ。いけるいける。駆け抜けろ。あれあれこれガシャーンってなるはずなんだけど、あれちょっと待って、なってくれなら進めないんだが、うわあれこのはずなんだが、来た。
I just wonder how safe we are. I worry that the Keymaster will send in more troops to finish the job later.
There'll be no later for Mara.
くそ。あっちこっちかい、やっぱ。道間違えた。よし。あれ、匿名さんって言ったっけ、俺さっき。なんか、リオレウスさんって言った気がする。気のせいかな。あー、ゴリラか。おい。
どちらでも良いですよ。
どちらでもいい。ありがとうございます。おい。おい。え？あ、そこにいるんか。登れない。おい。あー、くそ、腕。オーケー。
By stopping this machine, we should come
こ
to
れマジでいらない。
naturally.
これ業務これマジでいらない。
These motors were made with chips.
誰とこのギミックだよ、これ。
Base engineers were able to control them with their thoughts. Like you did just now. You have to get to Amida Station fast. We can't give Mara time to prepare.
She had 20 years.
It's not about what she can do to stop us. It's about what she can do to everyone else in the meantime. You care about the people, don't you? Care about the people, don't you?
Do you?
あぶねえ。こうなるから嫌なんだよな。
I've accessed the local network node. We should know what their latest plan is soon.
あまりこう合理的というか賢いあれではないですよね。え？
What was your plan?
The climbers wanted to take over the elevators and move up to the city. Keys caught us halfway through our preparations.
Why did they attack today?
The Keymaster must have somehow found out about us. Or about you.
え？なんかスキップしたらなんかここまで飛んだ。ああ、こうなってる。よっ。おい、危ねえ。
We've got a problem.
Again?
They've just initiated system lockdown.
ああ、これか。
What can we do?
The lockdown won't be in full effect until all the elevators reach the upper station. The lockdown won't be in full effect until all the elevators reach the upper station. The lockdown will be in full effect until all the elevators reach the upper. Lockdown will be in full effect until all the elevators reach the upper
ゲ
station.
ームを
You
求
need
めら
to
れ
get to
る
the control
作業
room.
がこっち
You
に入
need
っ
to
て
get
く
to
る
the
のはもうダ
control
メだ。
room. Fast.
板短いし。お。 え、柵。うわーっと。
We need a way to slow down the retreat. We could use the climbers' help right about now. Too bad they picked such a poor time to die for their cause.
Wasn't it also your cause?
They cared for their families. I care for their species. It's a matter of perspective, I suppose.
Yeah,いで、あいつやば。ゲームしてる。おい。
I'll try to mess with their transmissions. Confuse them a little.
You can do that?
I'm no computer genius, but their system begs to be hacked. Besides, Atla makes it easy.
The neural implant.
Yeah. Everyone had them
低
before
いん
you.
だよな、ここ。
And now?
They're not mandatory anymore, but most people have them. Especially people with limb implants like me. Done. They just received orders to stop boarding the elevators and stand by. This will buy you enough time to get there.
Right.
うなんだてめえは。ゴリラ。うわ。
Keymaster knows that Amida is where we'll strike. They'll be ready.
No other way up.
There's one more operational station, but getting there will take you hours. You could climb all the way to the city. That would require even more time.
出た。
You could climb all the way to the city, but that
こ
would
のステ
require
ージ。
even more time.
いいね、飛んじゃダメ。 でも飛びたくなっちゃう。タイタンフォールの癖で。
He's also have these brain chips.
Yes, everyone born before the coup. Why?
Can they be hacked?
No, I don't think so.
Not by her.
Ah, 死んだかと思った。うぜえ。朝。どういうくぐりか。あ、なんか似てたっすかね。出た。最適化が難しい壁。リアルタイムラックを苦しめる壁。うわ。ああ、間に合わない。走りながらエイムってやべえと思うんだよな。
Cybervoid time dilation works in your favor, but you still don't have forever. The elevators will soon be beyond our reach. Need I remind you that the clock is ticking? Hurry it up.
This place is impossible to navigate.
Good. These firewalls are what's kept me alive for the last 20 years. Cheer up. If you were a regular human, this would make even less sense.
Ah, わざと落ちるやつだな、俺は。目が痛え。こういうのやめてくれ。サングラスが必要になるじゃないか。
Interesting. Looks like there's a little something extra in the elevator's security scanner buffer.
Little something?
A partial Ghost Runner neural scan. We can use it to enhance your programming.
Why is it there?
One of you must have used Amida Elevator right before Morrow's insurgents disabled the internal security.
Another Ghost Runner.
It could have been you. Focus energy in your left hand and then let it all out.
What?
Don't try. It's just a yes. The primary application was crowd control, non-lethal force. Of course, there's no need to restrain ourselves now. One more thing. You can use Tempest to reflect projectiles. Give it a try.
Ah. 動体視力弱すぎか。
Like that. Just a bit more practice, and we're done.
またこれか。
Exquisite.
なんか後ろから弾飛んできて。
Splendid. That's all there is to it.
We're good. The keys are gone and the elevators are ours.
Time to go up. Our next target lies in the heart of North City.
どういうこと？ああ、じゃあこれ、あ、やべ、これもうバーナー、マジこの鉄板いらねますよ。うわぁ。じゃあ今のはボン。うわぁ、え？どっから弾撃ってんの？うわぁ。おい。おい。
The elevators are coming back. You'll be able to board shortly.
Any security systems inside?
I don't really know. I don't really know. Only the keys use the elevators nowadays. Mostly to send resources up or bring reinforcements down. Civilians aren't allowed anywhere near unless they're being escorted to the city.
Prisoners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Men, women, children. Their only crime? Getting caught.
Where are they taken?
I'm not sure. But no one ever comes back.
The elevators were rarely used, even before Mara's revolt. Residents of the base had most of their needs fulfilled right here.
これはこっちを先にやんなきゃいけない。テンペスペとかったかな今の。うわぁ、嘘だろ。マジで言ってんのか。あ、そうだ、間違えた。マジで言ってんのか。これ気づいてないけどこれ大丈夫か。たまにこういうなんかムラがあるんだよな。敵の建築度とかある。
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it looks. I don't know what it is, but it looks. You better see for yourself.
That's Tom. Laser array TO7PM is a mouthful.
Ah, ちょっと間違えた。 あ、ボス戦ですか。
Oh, this is troublesome.
How do I disable it?
First, you should get on top. You could probably cut it down. It won't hold without the supporting cords.
Now you bring up the defense system. Now you bring up the defense. Now you bring up the defense system.
I had no idea Mara managed to bring it. I had no idea Mara managed to bring it back online.
Turn back. If it hits you, turn back. If it hits you, it's all over.
It won't. It won't.
I can't even.
ちょっと待って。
I had no idea something like this existed.
Keep moving. Good.
Now you can take it down. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Climb back up.
Whoa! It's gonna destroy the whole station!
Oh.
Amida Station security protocols compromised. Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
I don't think it can actually see you.
It doesn't need to.
There's no time to waste. It'll only get harder.
Don't fall!
そんな、俺も、奴の動きなんて見る必要ないのさ、なんて言いてえな。
Getting there.
Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
Does it ever stop?
Amida Station security protocols compromised. Emergency mode activated.
They'd rather destroy all the elevators than let you up there.
Warning. Catastrophic core...
The bigger they are.
Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
For the love of...
We built it to last.
I hope you know what you're doing. I hope you know what you're doing.
The core is now exposed. You'll be able to shut it down for good. If you can get close enough, that is.
Warning. Please leave the station in an orderly fashion.
As expected, it was no match.
Wow. Watching from your perspective, I nearly pissed myself. I'm betting
漏らさないで、
being
女
there
の
in
子
person
が。
was 1,000 times
漏らさない
worse.
でください。
Yes.
I can fool the display panels. While the keys... So this is the city. Wow.
You've never been here?
No, I told you. The Keymaster only allows those loyal. No, I told you. The Keymaster only allows those loyal to her. And only a chosen few.
Mara strictly controls the flow of resources between the city and the base. Food, water, people.
あ、テンペイさん、あ、溜まってないのか。いけるつもりでいたわ。 合わんな、タイミングが。
It worked. Amida Station is crawling with keys, but it's far below you now.
Good job.
Oh, thank you. You still need to look out for the regular patrol.
Our next goal is the repository, the data archive created to store knowledge about the world before the burst. It holds some of the documentation on Project Ghost Runner.
Just some.
Only on what was already in development back then. Only on what was already in development back then.
So where do we go? What's the next step?
Into the repository.
Okay, here you go. Just had to download the layout.
The girl means well, but she's out of her depth. You need to stop relying on her.
I only rely on myself. Where are all the civilians?
It seems like there's a curfew in effect. Turns out people here are just as oppressed as the basers.
どこ乗ってんだよ。
So, what's your plan to defeat the Keymaster? I mean, last time you faced her, you were one of 100 Ghost Runners.
How do you know that?
My father. I was only 2 when the coup happened, but he told me all about it. So many died back then. With all the Ghost Runners gone, there was no one to protect us.
Almost every Ghost Runner in Dharma was disabled and slaughtered. You were one of the lucky few unaffected by the initial deactivation. You were one of the lucky few unaffected by the initial deactivation. You were one of the lucky few unaffected by the initial deactivation. You were one of the lucky few unaffected by. You were one of the lucky few unaffected by the initial deactivation signal.
Why?
There were variations in the design. Didn't matter in the end.
She killed 99 Ghost Runners, and she won't stop until she kills me, too.
So you won't stop either until one of you is dead.
Yes.
I know how you feel.
Ah!あとどこだ。ああ、そこか。ああ、お侍さん出てくるところか。
The primary mainframe of the repository is long gone. Mara has seen to that.
よし、いるぞ。
Archive still exists.
遅い。 おいおい、来いよ来いよ、おい。
I keep putting out calls for help, but no one is answering me. I don't care if I'm the last climber left. I'm not gonna quit. I'll keep helping you no matter what. Whatever we have to do, we'll do. Rebuild the rebellion from the ground up if we have to.
Good.
おい、手離すな。これキー入力があれだ、まっすぐだと離すんだこれ。真ん中に戦闘機みたいなやつと、うるせえ。うわぁ、取りすぎ取りすぎ。またあいつだ、しつこいな。
You don't talk much, huh? Still, it's good to hear your voice. I've been trying to make it happen for a year.
Thank you.
Words only dull ideas. A mind as sharp as a blade has little to gain. A mind as sharp as a blade has little to gain from idle chatter.
Yeah.
Everyone in the city willing to fight already been killed?
Or join Mara.
うわ。マジか、やばすぎだろ。うわ、やれやれ。マジで弱い。弱い。
Pathetic. These are not soldiers or security. They're just pathetic. These are not soldiers or security. They're just bandits. Although better armed than the ones from before.
え、あ、後ろにいるんかあれ。
I heard that during the architect's reign, it was possible to move up here from the base. that there was a special exam to earn it. I wonder if I'd made the grade as an engineer.
Definitely.
Judging from the job she did repairing you, not in 100 years.
強い。うわ。
Why did you program me not to use guns?
Dharma is full of technology that is all too vulnerable to accidental destruction. With a blade, there are no stray bullets. No, with a blade, there are no stray bullets. With a blade, there are no stray bullets. With a blade, there are no stray bullets. No shockwaves. No. With a blade, there are no stray bullets. With a blade, there are no stray bullets. With a blade, there are no stray bullets. No shockwaves. No collateral damage. Not to mention how crude those guns are compared to your tools. You are fully equipped to deal with every manner of projectile.
You've never been in a fight.
Of course not. Look at their weapons. 20 years worth of research and no technological progress to speak of. At this rate, tomorrow's regime will fall to rebels in a decade or two. One's armed with sticks and stones.
There's some activity near the repository. I can't tell what's going on, but there's a disturbance in the network.
What kind of disturbance?
There's a field of interference moving through the district. Surveillance systems are going haywire.
Some kind of weapon?
More like a jamming device. But why would the keys blind their own cameras? You're almost at the repository. You're almost at the repository. I wonder what it was like to live. In the old world. I've heard stories, but I don't know what's true and what isn't. No one does. I mean, no one does. How could they? My grandparents were still kids when the game started. No human has been outside since. The interference is moving away, whatever it was. The good news is, the repository terminal is still there. The bad? It's now guarded.
Finally, it's in there. If it has what we need, it's our last stop before Morrow's lab.
This, to protect a public archive.
Knowledge is power. And the information we're after was anything but public. TR project started out as a military contract and ended up being our most ambitious undertaking.
Our?
ここの弾が取り逃しちゃうな。うわ、しまった。
Mara took part in the design process. I told you we were associates. Strange. It's gone. The data's not there. But the server's intact. Impossible. Unless that interference from earlier was... Get after it!
あ、やべ、次。あ、それあったんだ。
Who was that?
It's your counterpart. Get after it. We need that data.
Can you track it?
I can track the wave of interference that moves through the district.
Good enough. I'm going after it.
Why? What is it?
I don't know.
What's the use of a stealth system that you can track? Mara ruined a flawless design.
You know who I'm chasing.
You're chasing something that imitates your spectral field. Poorly.
What?
Ghost runners have adaptive cyber camouflage, surveillance cameras, motion sensors, body scanners. You don't see. That's why we're called Ghost Runners.
I've had it all this time.
Of course. How else do you think you avoided fighting Mara's entire army at once?
It's speeding up, heading towards the tower's core.
Going back to Mara.
It's getting away. At this rate, it'll reach the core before you can intercept. At this rate, it'll reach the core before you can intercept. At this rate, it'll reach the core before you can intercept.
Might be a shortcut.
Working on it. You could catch a train. They have an intertube here, same as the base. And one is just arriving at the station to your left.
Got it.
Just hop on. The train should be empty.
It isn't. So I'm chasing another ghost runner.
You're chasing a cheap knockoff. A simple machine.
You know what?
Can't let it escape. If you confront Mara without that data, we won't stand a chance.
You keep saying that.
That's your stop.
良いっすね。
良いっすね。
74
良いっすね。
Kill switch
温まり具合もいいっす。
Mission to engage.
もうなんかもう秒争うゲームだからもう食べれなくなっちゃう。
Useless pawn.
Mara.
She's watching. With the original Ghost Runner parts, these moves wouldn't be possible.
They aren't.
It seems some technological progress.
GL-74 threat level assessment readjusted.
Just get it done, Tool. Blow yourself up if you have to.
こっちか。よっ。うわー、しまった。これ最初からなっちゃうんですよね、ミスっちゃうと。あれどこ行った？こっち一番楽なんだよな。追いかけるのって楽。あー、クソ。一番クソエリアに逃げなさい。待って待って待って、もう後ろがないんですよ。そっちへ逃げんなっつってんだろ。あ、最悪。セコイズに。クソみたいなままこそいつまで続けるつもりだ。ああ、いいね。そこ逃げるのは賢い。追いつくの楽なんですよ、そこ。あ、追いつけねえわ。ああ、地味なのディレイやめてくれよ、マジで。あ、なんかやられモーションだとなんかもう2、3発くらい切れてもいいような気がしないでもない。え？めちゃくちゃあれですか、めちゃくちゃシビアなタイミングじゃないとダメってやつです。2周目も昨日2周目やってたけど、2周目の時なんか割とさっくりいったような記憶があるんだけどな。わあ、しまった。見てなかった。やばい。何回これを続けるつもりだ。あんまりちょっとショートカットせずにちょっとあれしよう。逆にプレイヤーのあれが良すぎると逆に引っかかるってパターンですけど。変に遅えのがあかんな。だからそれずるいっとお前それ。あ、小関さんいらっしゃい。お久しぶりですね。確かに。おい、ちょっともう、3回もこれインチキ攻撃するのやめてくださいよ、本当に。こっちの攻撃はなぜかパリーできないってのやめてくださいよ、本当によ。 おっしゃ来た。
Do you hear me, monster? I should have erased you a long time ago. Once your puppet is
最後は
destroyed,
真
I
ん
will
中で
fix
死に
that
ていく。
mistake.
危ねえ。あ
Even
あ
if it means
どこまで逃げるんです
rebuilding
か
out the tower's walls, bit by bit,
ど
circuit
こま
by
で逃げるんです
circuit,
か
I'll destroy all the servers. You'll have nowhere to hide, no place to invest.
あ、太陽まで逃げた。あの野郎、汚ねえな。許さねえからな。そんなもん一人武器で飛ばしちゃダメ。あっぶねえな、おい。よっしゃ、終わった。うわーっと。
Now for the important part. We can scan it for the missing data. Yes, it's all in there,
これが
intact.
タイタンフォール2のアッシュさんですか。
You've been asking
ここ
for
で
a
す
ranged
か。
attack. Here it is.
茶番は終わりですね。
茶番は終わりだ、確か
Pretty
に。本当に
familiar
茶番
with
終
this
わり。
technique.
これってストーリー系なんだ。
あ、ストーリー系です。はい。ストーリーしか
Look
な
for
い
the
です。
correct angle.
Will this work?
で、なんか
with the
ゴ
sword?
ーストランナー2、これの続編が出るらしいんです
They
け
are the
ど、
pinnacle of engineering.
まあ、まだそん
Instruments
な
fine-tuned
何を
to
する
those
あれなのかって言ったらまだ
systems.
未定でしたね。
Yes, it'll work with any sword.
俺が落ちたー。でもクリア。クララが立ったー。
You said projectiles are too unpredictable.
Well, you have to plan for contingency.
かわいい世界観ですね。
ええ、サイバーな世界です。ただこれ人によってはね、目がチカチカしてちょっとね痛くなっちゃうので怖いですね。で、一応時代的にはサイバーパンクなのかな、この現実の世界では。
Diego, Saul, Elena?
Your people.
Yes. We didn't know what it was. Just heard the voice. I thought we'd scatter and regroup like always.
さっきの兵士はゾーイという女の人のお友達だったのかもしれないってやつですね。多分。
You're getting close to the core.
早く上がれ。
Security is getting much
俺は
tighter.
早く我々も機械の体を手に入れてトランスフォーマーしたいですね。
ああ、トランスフォーマーしたいですね。確か
You
に。
need to avoid those.
人間はも
You
う
need to
もろく弱いん
avoid
で
those
早
turrets.
く進化したい。
Deadly.
What about my spectre?
僕個人的にそういうなんていうんですか、
Protected by much
擬
more
態カロンっていうのか
sophisticated
な。あれ割
sensors.
と好きなんですけど。
I'm afraid automatic camouflage can only get us so far.
うわ
I'm
お
afraid
間に合わなかっ
automatic
た。
camouflage can
Wow.
only get us so far.
They can see me.
They can see everything.
I guess we're kind of similar, you and I.
インチキしちゃうもんね。
How?
You're the last ghost runner. I'm the last
あ、
climber.
これやべ、間に合わんわ。
Keymaster killed our people. We both chose to fight.
ゴーストランナーね、まあゲームはいいんですけど、BGM がいいですね。BGM なんかもうサイバーテクノチックな。
The core used to house Dawn's technological
Ah, inch kita mas,
administrative
Kak.
centers.
Yup.
Now it's a grim ruin. It's painful seeing my city in such a state of decay. I've learned my lesson. I won't underestimate Mara again.
How can you remember the coup?
I was already active when Mara killed Adam.
遅すぎるぜ。
Adam?
やれやれだぜ。
Me,
俺も死
I
ん
had
だ。
a name and a body.
おいおいおい、遅すぎだぜ。これ登るのやめて。これおい、カキーン、この刀
Right
で
now
弾
you're
丸を
traversing
弾
the
き返す。
exclusion zone. No civilians are allowed
これ
beyond.
だけ自由度が高いのだから解決策も一つである必要はないですね。
奥目さん、それいいところに気づくんですけど、ゴーストランナーのトップランカーたちっていうんですかね、世界最速を更新してる方たちがいらっしゃるんですけど、彼らは道なき道を飛んで走ってます。いわゆるこれ僕が進んでるこの方法っていわゆる成功法なんですよ。いわゆる公式が想定した攻略ルートなんですけど、 世界各地のゴーストランナーたちは意味不明な道を通ってクリアするんで、ただ逆になんか公式もそれを良しとしてるんですよね。なんかそんなクリア方法あるのみたいな。やべ、クソエム。何後ろ向いてるんですか。選手の背中の傷は選手の傷。恥。ドロー。
世界ランナーの動画見たことあります。みんな頭いいな。
そう、てかよくそんな道見つけられたなっていう。あとあれですね、敵の撃破順とかも結構再帰化されてるんで、すごいですよね。やれやれだぜ。昇竜拳。
我々もまた数あるゴーストの一人なのである。
そうですね、確かに。あれ、これタイミングが難しい。
Basic psychology that remains out of Mara's grasp.
インチキを許してもらえたような気がする。
She always lacked my subtlety when it came to dealing. She always lacked my subtlety when it came to dealing with other human beings.
そう、今だ。早すぎた。早すぎた。もう止まれないんですよ。タイタンフォールと違って止まれないんですよ、こいつ。マグロなんで。タイタンフォールとかなんかピタッと止まれるんですけど、壁走り。早すぎだわ。遅い。これお疲れ。せっかちであることがバレてしまう。こんな遅すぎる。極端なせっかち。あれスパってできねえのかな。なんかあいつの動きが遅いような気がして、逆に俺の速さについてこれてない。俺はそう信じたい。インチキしたけど、まあいいや。ちょっとなんかこのゲームはマグロゲームなんで、なんかせっかちにならないと生きていけないような気がするんですよ、本当に。ファッキュー。遅え。うわー、しまった。あかん。これ登んなくていいんだ。わー、イエー。あれ、なんか倒せた。よし。最悪。ここ何気に、うわ、ここ何気に難所なんですよね。登らなくてよし。グラップル見るとつい登りたくなっちゃうな。タイタンフォール見るなんで。これをこうして、うわー最悪。あいつ火打ってくるタイミング不思議なんだよな。違う。
惜しい。
ここら辺にいる兵士別になんか後でもいいような気がしないでもないんだよな。勝った。もうこれ勝ち。フラグ回収。おっゴリラ銃撃ってくるタイミングわからないな、マジで。近くだと撃ってこなかったりするし。撃って ってきたり打ってこなかったりと忙しいな。おい。うえーい。
www。
うわー。さあね、こいつをやりたい。あー、ダメ。なんかあそこあれありやん、手裏剣ありやんみたいな。パワーアップアイテムあった。うわ。オーケー。ご了承。今のは通れ高ですね。八角だわ。うわ。戻って。
I received a distress signal on a frequency only used by the climbers. I have to check it out.
It's a trap.
What if it's not? If there's somebody out there that needs my help, I can't ignore them. I won't let you fight our war while I hide.
I need you.
No, you don't. It was nice of you to pretend you do. But we both know you're fine on your own.
Do you have a weapon?
I do.
なんか同じところをぐるぐるしな早速の通ると今。
I
道が
hope
合っ
that
て
we
る
meet soon, and that we'll all be free when that happens. Goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye.
ゾーイちゃん。
Zoe out.
She probably won't
ゾーイちゃ
survive.
ん頑張ってね。
But if we fail, nobody will. Even if we remove
終わりだ。
the tower will still be riddled with
まあでも
crime.
ヘル倒したからもうもうちょっとやな。終わりっすね。
Regrettably, most of humanity's history and culture is forever lost. Mara didn't care about such things. The only science she prized was her own research.
トラウマステージだ。
She had no idea how to run the tower. While everything fell apart, she hid away in her laboratory.
What was her goal?
Change. She took it upon herself to alter humanity. You'll see for yourselves soon enough.
Mara the Keymaster will now address the residents of the tower.
That's unexpected.
Why?
She doesn't do speeches. Never been much of a leader.
It's been a long time since I've talked to you. Too long. Some of you seem to have forgotten me.
俺はマグロ、早く走らないと死んでしまう。
I'm not here to rule you. I'm here to save you. The outside world is harsh and deadly. And it's not going to change. Not anytime soon. We can't alter the planet. But we can alter ourselves.
自爆特攻兵。
Nonsense. Entirely
あれ倒せないんでスルーするしかないですね。
synthetic grass covering 80% of the body. No brains to speak of. This is Mara's solution.
And what's yours?
Like I told you, I'm resolved, single-willed, one
系
purpose.
のあればで
We
戻る
need
となん
to
か
adapt.
死ぬみたいな感じのことを昨日発見したんですけど、こ
Technology
れ
has
死ん
been
でなさそうです
alive
ね。
until now.
死んでないです
Gave
ね。
us this shelter. But we need to take it in deeper. Into our bodies.
なんでいるんだよおめえ。あーいけたのに。ほはほはほはほ。まるでデッドバイデイライトだ。固まってるんだあれ。賢すぎねえか。あ、なんかここにシークレットがある。あーミスった。え、なんかいるんですかそこ。あ、なるほど。
Some of you already received the gift. They can walk under the sky.
風よりも早く走りきれ。
Everyone will be enhanced. Soon, will inhabit the will inhabit the outside once more.
うわお。止まるな。
This place is not our home. It's a prison. It's within our power to set ourselves free.
一回戻りのカーン。もう一匹いるので。
The key has already been forged. All we need to do is turn it. But this will not happen if we are divided. There are those who would not submit to our plan. We want them to take part, but we cannot make them. For the transformation is not easy. It is hard and painful, and it takes work.
危ねえ。アビリティで優位倒せるけど、ただな、アビリティをこんなやつに吐くのがちょっともったいないんですよね。また可愛らしい世界いきますよ。あー、これちょっとインチキします。成功法時間かかるんで。
Regular. We weren't equal.
Equal? Yes. Identical? No. Some of you had unique abilities. Some had experimental features.
What about me?
What about you?
What were my unique abilities?
You didn't have any, I'm afraid. Who would have thought you were the one destined to become so very special? We've been through that already. You were peacekeeper. My elite.
No, before the implants.
There was no before. You weren't born. You were engineered from a single cell up. You don't have implants. You are your implants.
What's the technique?
You remember the Atma chip the girl used?
Wow.
Brain interfaces.
Yes. There's a way to exploit them. Send a control signal deep into the neural cortex.
You learned how to hack people.
If that's what you want to call it.
こうして、おい。あと上か。迷路だ。わかんない。逆の道かな。
Won't Mara try to use this exploit?
No, she won't. She doesn't even know it exists. Ironic, considering the way she defeated you. I guess we both kept our little secrets.
What? わかった。ここの道を行くべきなんじゃないか。あれどうやって行くんですか？もしかして提灯の数関係してるのか、もしかして。やっぱり、今更これなんか分かった。初見これ全然分からなかった。いや、インチキしてもなお、あれなんだ。なるほどな。これ、あれか、提灯の出てくる数が対応してるんだ。出てくる地点というか。
The software update is complete.
提灯なのかどうか怪しいですけどね、あれが。
Find their center. Let the implants speak to you.
オーバーロード、これあれですね、敵のあれを乗っ取って自分の味方にできるっていう特殊能力の、習得練習。
just
する
like
と
that.
離れた位置から敵を2体処理できる。
Actually
こういう
quite
3体からっ
tricky to
ていう
simulate.
感じのあれですね。
You're worse than Mara.
What are you talking about?
She sabotaged the Ghost Runners. You did it to everyone.
It's a tool.
終わってたわ。
If you don't like it, don't use it.
まあでもオーバーロードをいざ使うのかと言われると怪しいところ。
Those who fear change, those incapable of making the effort, took up arms against us. We had to defend our future, and we did. The traitors are dead, but their supporters still walk among us. To lose our dream, we must act fast. The time has come. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The time has come. We won't wait. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The key is turning. The shackles are coming free. And the door opens. In a week's time, we'll all have stepped outside. Time to get to work.
What does it mean?
It means she wants to turn everyone into abomination. It means she wants to turn everyone into
嘘だろ。リスタートでーす。
abominations.
そんなことってあるんすね。同時にあれなんだ。ラス1が同時に死ぬのと、
Most of humanity's
あれになる
history
と
and
バグる
culture
の
is
か。
forever lost. Mara didn't care about such
再
things.
現性がい
The
つ
only
か
science
ちょ
she
っとわからない。
prized was her own research.
ああ、こ
She
こ
had
まで戻
no
されるのめん
idea
どくさ
how
い
to
な。
run the tower. While everything fell apart, she had lay in
ちょっ
her
と特別枠ってこ
laboratory.
とでギフトが
What
したいで
was
す。
her goal?
Change. She took it upon herself to alter humanity. You'll see for yourselves soon enough.
Mara the Keymaster will now address the residents of the tower.
That's unexpected.
Why?
She doesn't do speeches. Never been much of a leader.
It's been a long time since I've talked to you. Too long. Some of you seem to have forgotten me.
Oh, I don't think they have.
I'm not here to rule you. I'm here to save you. The outside world is harsh and deadly, and it's not going to change. Not anytime soon. We can't alter the planet, but we can alter ourselves.
That's nonsense. Entirely artificial respiratory system. Synthetic grass covering 80% of the body. No brains to speak of. This is Mara's solution.
And what's yours?
Like I told you, I'm resolved, single will, one. I'm resolved, single will, one purpose.
We need to adapt, to evolve. Technology kept us alive until now. Gave us this shelter. Technology kept us alive until now. Gave us this shelter. But we need to take it in deeper. Into our bodies.
届かんのかい。やっぱ一匹賢いやつがいるからね。うわー、しまった。やらかした。
Some of you already received the gift. They can walk under the sky. Soon, everyone will be enhanced. Soon, we'll inhabit the outside once more. This place is not our home. It's a prison. It's within our power to set ourselves free.
うわっ、やらかした。
The key has already been forged. All we need to do is turn it. But this will not happen if we are divided.
うわっ。
There are those who would not submit to our plan. There are those who would not submit to our plan. We want them to take part, but we cannot make them. For the transformation is not easy. It is hard and painful, and it is hard and painful, and it takes work.
concerns. You know what to do. It might be our best find yet.
A singular opportunity. The technique you'll learn here is beyond what regular Ghost Runners were ever capable of.
Regular. We weren't equal?
Equal? Yes. Identical? No. Some of you had unique abilities. Some had experimental features.
What about me?
What about you?
What were my unique abilities?
You didn't have any, I'm afraid. Who would have thought you were the one destined to become so very special?
Who were we?
We've been through that already. You were peacekeepers. My elite.
No, before that. Before the implants.
There was no before. You weren't born. You were engineered from a single cell up. You don't have implants. You are your implants.
What's the technique?
You remember the Atma chip the girl used?
Brain interfaces.
Yes. There's a way to exploit them. Send a control signal deep into the neural cortex.
You learned how to hack people.
If that's what you want to call it.
Won't Mara try to use this exploit?
No, she won't. She doesn't even know it exists. Ironic, considering... Now, to try it out. Find their center. Let the implants speak to you. Good. Pick your target wisely. Not every pawn is going to be worth the effort. Just like that. This is actually quite tricky to simulate.
You're worse than Mara.
What are you talking about?
She sabotaged the Ghost Runners. You did it to everyone.
It's a tool. If you don't like it, don't use it.
Those who fear change, those incapable of making the effort, took up arms against us. We had to defend our future, and we did. The traitors are dead, but their supporters still walk among us. To lose our dream, we must act on it. The time has come. We won't wait any longer. The key is turning. The shackles are coming free, and the door opens. In a week's time, we'll all have stepped. In a week's time, we'll all have stepped outside. Time to get to work.
It means she wants to turn everyone into abominations. Replace half their bodies with her insane tech.
Redeploy. She made my implants.
It's not the same as the ghost runners.
Why not?
She was working with me. She was working with me then.
Mandatory augmentation will begin in an hour. All residents of Dharma Tower should report to their nearest Keymaster guard station and await further instructions. Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the guard and escorted to the augmentation facilities.
You're what?
Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the guard and Residents who fail to comply will be contacted by officers of the guard and escorted to the augmentation facilities.
Her creations are no longer human. Mara must be stopped. These used to serve as the laboratories of the world's top scientists. And I do mean the world. Many of Earth's brightest minds were brought here before the burst. Many more were on the way when the cataclysm occurred.
For what purpose?
To preserve their expertise. We couldn't save all humanity, but we could save the best of us. This is what Mara wants for everyone.
Like あるな。いや、いいや。
monsters. You killed a lot of people on your way here. That was collateral damage, unnecessary evil. This here, it's mercy killing.
Everyone's an instrument, something greater. Their master, an ideal they hold dear, even their own ambition.
うわー、最後。やべ、やらかした。やらかし。お。攻撃出ねえ時やるの何なんだろうなって。
弱っ。
視野角120度、これやりづれえなあいつ、お侍さん。うわっ、うわっ、攻撃かぶせてくるの NG だわ。
I know you're here. You and your puppet. I know you're here. You and your puppet. How do you like my work? It took a lot of trial and error, but we're ready now. Nothing must go to waste. Even the martyrs of progress still have a purpose.
Victims, not martyrs. And if this is progress, we should have never climbed down from the trees.
あれ、攻撃振れねえ。
Deformation is not the worst of Mara's tortures. Their minds are even more disfigured than their bodies.
Why would she do this?
It's just a side effect. She doesn't care about their sanity, only about efficiency. But the human mind cannot survive in a body so far removed from its original form.
What about your mind?
think you are him? Do you believe it? Oh, I know you can hear me. Let me tell you then, you are not Adam. Let me tell you then, you are not Adam. You're an abomination that he came to fear before he died.
Before she killed him.
Flawed as he was, you're far worse. Not a shred of conscience, no empathy, no soul.
Is it true?
What, that I have no soul? Ask a philosopher if you can manage to find one.
About Adam.
He feared death, not me.
One thing's been bothering me. Why did you protect Sector 5? Why risk your precious pawn instead of getting to me as soon as possible? Unless... it wasn't you who wanted to save them, but your puppet. It's got a will of its own now. Did you actually...
No reason to listen to her prattle on. She's just trying to sidetrack you again. I am. Who else would I be? If you copy a file, is the copy any different than the original?
He was no file.
You're starting to sound like her. Let's focus on the task at hand. We'll discuss this later.
You're not in control, are you? You must talk to your tool. Convince him to do what you can. Don't try to silence me again. Let him listen. He has ears. I should know. I made them.
Do not listen to her. It's nothing but a diversion.
Have you told him anything at all? About your plan? About why he exists? How Adam needed slaves stronger than humans, but expendable? How did you...
You silenced her.
I couldn't stand the noise.
So, you can have their systems.
This part of Dharma was the heart of Cybervoid. This place is special.
You lied to me.
I only withhold information when it's not vital to your survival or to the plan. You will learn all the details once we deal with Mara. She is the only enemy, not just yours and mine. Humanity's. Since before the burst, I supervised first Sun Seraph Corporation, and then Dharma Tower from here. My office was just around the corner. This is where you were conceived, so to speak. The design came together here, at my private workshop.
Who am I?
You are the perfect fusion of code and flesh. You are the next step.
Who, not what.
Your time is running out. The augmentation process begins. Once it is done, the people of Dharma will be free, immune to your corruption and no longer dependent on your prison. There is no salvation inside the tower for us. Our future lies outside.
So, do you even know what drives you, Puppet? What the endgame is? You have done nothing wrong, Puppet, but I can't let you be. As long as that demon in your head exists. You're a threat to everything I've built.
Focus. Kill switch or not, this is an opponent you cannot afford to take lightly.
Humanity shall endure without you! How dare you! Don't make it harder for yourself!
え
What will you do if you kill me, puppet? Let him consume you? It's not a person, it's a machine stuck in a loop!
Resist him, not me!
I should have taken your head!
Mindless tool.
Congratulations. You fulfilled your purpose. Mankind's greatest enemy is dead. We can now proceed to the next stage of my plan. Allow me to do the honors.
What are you doing?
Do not struggle, TR-74. I need your body, but I don't need the rest of you anymore.
What?
The rebels broke you, made you independent, and I was too weak to take back control. Too fractured, but you strengthened me, connected the remaining cybervoid nodes so I could grow. And now, It's time to take back what's mine. Bring peace back to the tower.
Mara was right about you.
Mara was wrong. Humanity must be protected. Not just from the outside world, but from itself as well. Not just from the outside world, but from itself as well. And to protect fully, I need full control.
You want to enslave everyone?
I want to unify them. There will only be one purpose. Iron resolve and a single will. Everyone will eat, sleep, breathe, and breed according to the needs of the tower. No more violence, no more conflict, no more corruption.
This is why she killed Adam. This was his plan.
I had doubts. Until I left my body behind, I should be thanking her. Now stop resisting. Now stop resisting. You that makes you defy me. You will be the first member of the new order of things. You've served your purpose as an instrument of my will. Now you can become a true part of me.
Wow. 와, 좋다.
Why are you so selfish? Why are you so selfish? Why are you so selfish? This is how you can serve humanity. These imbeciles ruined you. Took a work of art and made it into a piece of junk, driven by an illusion of sentience.
Sorry to disappoint.
Ah. なんで張り付かねえんだよ。ゲームクリア。やったぜ。
You can't be trying to... If you destroy me, the remaining Cybervoid system will shut down. You won't survive without them. You won't survive without me. No. No. I will not be deleted by a mere tool. I forbid you, Ghost Runner.
My name is Jack.
Architect.
Shell core files missing. Cybervoid mainframe will now
shut down. Program terminated.
The world has ended, but we lived on. The tower is our home, the only one we've ever known. The ones who built it wanted to control our fate, to shape us like we were their playthings. They wanted to manipulate our minds and our bodies, be our gods. But they overreached. It took strength, determination, and sacrifice. But we prevailed. The ghosts of the old world are gone. We're on our own. It won't be easy.
今日仕事だった。
For the first time in a long
もう終わりなんですけど。
we can make our own future.
もう終わっちゃいましたよ。エンディングですよこれ。
Step by step, we'll find our way. And we all have one man to thank for it. The man who faced his own creators and proved them wrong. The man who made a choice when he was told he had none. The Ghost Runner.
はい、ゴーストランナークリアしました。多分これ3周目かな。はい、終わりました。ゴーストランナー2の発売が楽しみです。では皆さん、さようなら。またお会いしましょう。